Hey folks, we've got that Muncie in, we've got that Holly in. Now it's time to do a little sheet metal work. It was a good time when the transmission was out to do a little repair of the floorboard. But we ran out of time, we had to get this car on the road. Now I want to try to fix that hole in the floor, weld in the new transmission hump. We're also going to put in the seat tracks for the bucket seats. So this is going to be a welding episode. So stick with us. Thanks for watching. Hey folks, in order to do the metal work on the floorboard, we need to remove the seats and the carpeting. I had already removed the driver's seat because it was easier to get the custom console out. So the driver's seat is out, the console is out. We just have to remove the passenger seat. We've got to remove the trim on the threshold here, and then start removing the carpeting. So we're going to get to work. Take out the floor mats. Take out the seat belts. I'm actually going to clip these together so it stays together. Might as well remove the gas pedal. So we're done on this side. I'm going to flip around. We'll start on the passenger side. I'm using the Grypmat device to hold on to my screws. We're going to push in on the seat toward the rear of the car and lift up. Hey folks, let's get cracking on that tunnel hump project. Weld in the new floor section here. Somewhere in there, like that. I've already cleaned the floor, and that was a chore. There's some other work we need to do before we can get to welding. This edge is kind of bumpy. I know it's hard for you to see on the camera there, but it's kind of wavy and not real flat. Most of the other edges are going to be hidden underneath the hump here, but this one here is going to match up, almost butting it. So I need to smooth this out, and we'll tap down some of these holes here. So let's have at it. Using a body dolly, and a body hammer. I guess I'm playing with dollies. Now these holes might be better off grinding. There's just a little lip that's pulled up. But I'm pretty happy with that. So we'll put the hump back in place. Get it in position where you like it. We're going to end up doing some forming with this too. Just going to trace the edge with the Sharpie. Okay, we've traced the outside edge of our flange on the hump. We don't need to cut all that out. There are some areas I might smooth out. On the driver's side here, you can't see it, but there's some pieces where the metal's been cut and they're sticking up. I'll try to capture pictures of that, maybe reposition the camera. But the next step is to get the grinder to smooth out some of these edges, and go to the air tool, little angle grinder, and we'll clean the perimeter up where we're going to be welding. So we're getting ready to weld in this tunnel hump here. Before we weld it, I wanted to check the clearance. When we were test fitting it, I had the stick in neutral, the shifter lever. So in neutral, it seemed like there was plenty of room. But I pulled it over, went up into reverse, and the bolt holding the shifter lever on the shift body was hitting the edge of the new tunnel hump. I'd be a lot happier if we just opened this up a little bit. So we're going to get set up to use the plasma cutter, and then we'll cut the hole out. Okay, we're all set up here. I'm facing the sun, so you don't have to. I did a little test piece. I don't think it's going to flash the camera at all. Although, forget it. I'm going to try to use this piece of tempered hardboard as a guide, and let's see what happens. check that out. Eastwood VersaCut 60, folks. Ooh. I mean, I did the same thing with my butter knife this morning. Hot knife right through butter. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah. I like that thing. Boy, does that spark a whole lot of ideas. Wheel tubs? Yeah. I like it.
Are you a welder?
Yes, I am a welder.
Is that a grinder?
Yes, it is a grinder. Italian from Mancino's. Is that the cowboy chicken?
No, it's the chicken glove.
Oh yeah. Get your grinder at Mancino's on Seabrook in Ann Arbor. Spectacular. Even the best welders need a grinder. Mancino's. Okay, so I'm not able to show you the weld. My arrangement to protect the camera kind of blocked the view. But for the time being, this is what we have. Something like this. I wanted to tack across from each other to prevent it from warping. As it was, I already pulled this out. It should have been tighter, and after welding, pulling the metal this way, and I had to form that bottom lip, the bottom flange to set down on the floorboard. So between hammering that flange and welding, kind of separated this. I didn't want to get too crazy. I suppose you could weld all the way around. I read somewhere that the factory wasn't even welded all the way around. I don't know if that's true, but I think it turned out really good. I like the way it fit. Hey folks, I wanted to demonstrate how to install the bucket seat mount brackets for the 66 Chevelle. It'll also work through 72. You get your kit from NPD or whoever your preferred supplier is, and it comes with 4 pieces, 2 long pieces like this and 2 small pieces like this. So the flange here goes toward the tunnel, and the large pad is in the rear. A large rear pad. So it's got the studs. You just put the stud in the hole. In this case, it's the outside hole. We also have our new fastener kit from NPD. And I just want to snug these up. I don't have to tighten them real tight. The outside rear fastener is used from the bucket seat and the bench seat. So this hole for the rear is already in place, and the kit comes with a bolt, a fastener. So the small tab goes in the front. And I'm going to align the front edge of the tab with the front edge of the seat frame bracket. We need to get the seat in the car, put this fastener in, snug it up. It should be somewhat snug, but enough that you can shift the seat around to get it in position. Once we get the position, we need to mark the edges of our brackets. Here and here, and in the front. I should say these are called welding tabs. So we have the seat in position. I decided to leave it instead of marking it, taking it out, and putting the brackets in and hoping I'd get it welded in the right spot. So we're going to leave the seat fastened to the floor, and we're just going to put a couple of tacks in the brackets to hold them down. Just a couple of quick tacks to the brackets to keep them in position. Now we can remove the seat and finish tacking this up. So we have our bucket seat brackets in, and we have a little bit of cleanup to do, like vacuuming, tidying up. I got some wires to take care of, and then I can't wait to drive this sexy baby. Alright, I'll do the boring stuff off camera so you don't have to see that. You don't want to watch me vacuuming anyway, do you? I don't think so. Alrighty. Hope you enjoyed our welding episode.
I wouldn't say I'm evil, I'm just a little upset. I wouldn't say I'm crazy, well, at least not yet. I wouldn't say I'm strange, I'm just not like you. You can call me a freak if you really want to. I know you think you know what is wrong with me. You fail to notice that I'm happy in my misery. I know you think you know what is wrong with me. You fail to notice that I'm happy in my misery. I'm happy in my misery. I wouldn't say I'm dark, I just don't like the sun. I wouldn't say I'm grim, I'm just not.
I think what I'm going to do is test fit that custom console and see if I like that transmission hump. I mean, who doesn't like a good hump, right? So we'll test fit that console and then start working on the bucket seat brackets. Awesome. Stick around. What else do I say? Hope you enjoy the welding episode. Vonnie out.
Are you a welder?
Yes, I am a welder.
I want to restart because I did not yell. Are you a welder?
Yes, I am a welder.
Is that a grinder?
Yes, it is a grinder. Italian from Mancino's. Is that the cowboy chicken?
No, it's the glove. Okay, I have a question. Are you a welder?
Yes, I am a welder.